Good morning, Richard and Alice Juarez. Happy to be here. I work for Wells Fargo Bank. I've been there for 29 years and get to oversee and have the privilege of supporting over 1,100 team members in our branch channels, which is really exciting. Just a little history back, though. I started when I was 5. Just kidding. But 29 years with Wells Fargo has been a great ride on the stagecoach, and it had a lot of time with 2 children, actually 22 and 20. And I'm excited to be here to support the Latinas. Just to think in starting in the industry 29 years ago, it's been exciting. When I think about what Wells Fargo does, and I just talked about being with them 29 years, but if we think of today, we fast forward to where we're sitting here today, really, Wells Fargo's built a diverse team that represents diverse backgrounds, and a lot of them are Latinas in the area, especially Inland Empire, but across the company. And really, that's where I feel Wells Fargo has it, is diversity is our strength. And it really makes an impact when we're out in our communities. And being a previous Latina of influence, thank you, Richard, I'm honored to be able to welcome everyone here today. But when I think in the face of unprecedented times, it's hopeful and refreshing to see a class of Latinas out there doing extraordinary things. And Wells Fargo is doing the same thing for their communities, making sure we're there to lend a helping hand. When we're having trials and customers may not be so sure what's going on in the economy today. So a great way for us to help support out there in our communities today is really looking at how can we help the small businesses. We talk about it today. You have a lot of Latinas influence out there, and business owners and so forth of making impact into the industry. And so me, being a previous Latina of influence, I'm really excited to be here today to get to welcome everyone, as well as introduce those Latinas of influence. And then in the face of the difficult and unprecedented times, it's hopeful and refreshing to know what those Latinas are doing out there and extraordinary things that I heard in the stories shared, each and every one of them. And then when we think of Wells Fargo in the community, we're making sure we're there during this time of need. So if there's something they need, they think of finances, we're hearing all the things in the economy. It's really important we're able to lend a helping hand to those small businesses, and of course, all the diverse backgrounds that are out there. In addition, I want to congratulate, I'd like to thank the 2020 Latinas of Influence for being such an aspiration for everyone watching today and for Latinas across the country. And then as I've looked through those profiles, the following words really stood out to me: strength, grit, positivity, and passion. Passion really stands out in how they're making such a difference. And while there may not be traits that are unique to Latinas, I feel like we harness them the best. So all those Latinas you have there today, Richard, I will have to say, very excited about all the strengths they exude and what they've done out there. But I also want to thank you for showcasing these Latinas to how they help the communities and move our country forward. We have some challenging times ahead, and with us navigating our way through this pandemic, as we've never had to go through something like this, and work harder to end racism and racial inequality, I hope today's speakers will provide you valuable insights to help everyone on their journey and create a brighter future, one we want our children and future generations to grow up in a better world. And this year's class of honorees, they're going to inspire all of you today. And remember that it's a bright, better future is always possible for everyone. So thank you for being here and joining us for our event today. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to now share with you the Hispanic Lifestyles 2020 Latinas of Influence.